Good morning, Paul. I missed you. Hi, Chu. Richard Graham says message retracted. Good morning, Richard. Raul, hi. Good morning. Our day is just starting and going just fine. We averted a skunk this morning, so that's really good. Richie, hello, good morning. Raul, how's work going, my friend? When do you take days off? Nino. Hi, Nino. What'd you eat? Raul says that's great. What are your plans for this day or for your weekend? Well, plans. I really hate making plans. I just kind of wing it. But I do know my daughter will be here for the weekend. Just a quick trip. So my weekend will revolve around that. And oh my gosh, it got so cold. It's freezing outside right now. 2 days ago, it was 80 something degrees and I was baking on the back porch. And it's freezing. What the heck? Wasa, good morning. Wasa says everyone double tap. In case this is the time a genie pops out after and grants you 3 wishes. You never know until you try. Why not? And why not you? Thanks, Wasa. I have exciting plans to be a shut-in. Yay, it's so funny. I have to be careful because I could become that way very easily. Nina says, I tapped, nothing happened, but but the second time I tapped, I farted. Wow, that's really nice, Rahul. Rahul says, no days off. I have a lot of plans and places I want to go. My next trip will be to Jerusalem to visit all the places Jesus Christ walked and the journey he took. Aw, I love that you have something, a goal. That's really nice. I asked you first, what'd you eat, Nino? I had a big old piece of green pistachio Oscar the Grouch cake. Keep life simple. Hello, my friend. How are you? Wassa says, Nino, are you sure a genie didn't actually pop out of your rear? Oh, right? It's never how you expect it. Nino says, I ate a Reuben. Oh, I still don't think I've ever had a Reuben. Keep life simple. I hope you're doing well. Are you up late or up early? Nino says, LOL, Wassa. Might have, if he did, he ran because I can't find him. Wassa says, was Reuben a genie? Maybe. Nina says, no, it's a sandwich. Raul says, and of course, I have expensive tastes between clothes and colognes, lol, and suits. If if I could wear suits every single day, I would really. Wow, I would not. I am so laid back and like in my sweats and an old Hanes white t-shirt that's no longer white and my hair is messy and sometimes I just don't want to even bother putting makeup on. It's a drag, man. I was thinking this morning, yes, that's what I was thinking. I need to put makeup on today. Paul says, see a doctor, your wind broke. You guys are hilarious. Wassa says, Nino, you name your sandwiches? That's a bit strange. Beijing Illuminati said, hello. Hello, Beijing Illuminati. What is WYA? Is that where you at? I'm here in Tennessee. Where are you at? Silvio, hello, my friend. You go live a lot. I love your pets. Oh my gosh. Um, yes, I wish I have not had a whole bunch of time to spend with you, but I've been seeing you a lot since I subscribed to you. Beijing says, may I see you? Wow. Sure. Sylvia says, how beautifully he sleeps. You're right. He's been already been up and chased a bunny and we had to outweigh a skunk this morning and it's time to get up. A like from me. Thank you, Silvio. Beijing Illuminati says where? Where? I don't know where. What? What are we talking about? Wasta says I'm naming my sandwich Gerard. Nick never starts says, why is the dude in the back just staring? That's Dale. He's the judge. He'll be the judge of everything around here. He looks pretty dang serious, doesn't he? I had Wasta says Nick, he's pissed. I had him in the hallway, just like in the doorway all night. Hang on, I gotta move. Just so you can kind of get the idea. Like right over there in the doorway, just where he was peeking, just enough for me to forget he was there and freak myself out a couple times. It was fun. It really was fun. Rahul says that sounds very comfy. I love that. Me, on the other hand, I love to look sharp every moment, and a suit is all-purpose clothing. I do love that for you. Silvio Post says, I just posted a video on live with my puppy. If you can come and see it, thank you. Yes, I would love to. Hi, little bro. How are you? I haven't turned on. Miss Room is between two fine gents, right, Paul? Thanks for noticing. She's well cared for over there. Man is Alive says, my mother told me that her Wi-Fi password is Minnie, Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Pluto, Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Dublin. She said that she needed 8 characters and a capital. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Man is Alive. Wassa says, did you go look at the new Dogman footage captured in Iowa I put up? I didn't. What did I do yesterday? Oh, we made a cake yesterday. We plotted and figured out how we were going to put it together, and we ran to Dollar General and acted like little maniacs in the candy aisle and made a cake. That's what I did yesterday. So, Wassa's Dogman footage and Silvio's puppy. Matt is Alive says Matt has arrived and has arrived. Where is it on your? I want to go look right now. I swear I am. Lil Bro says hi Primo. Raul, I'm an Ortega too. What is Jack dreaming of right now? Oh, he opened his eyes. He says, I'm not dreaming. I'm always listening. Wrong answers only. That's a good one. He's thinking, I'd like to meet Ruben. Who is this Ruben you speak of? All right, Wassa, I'm looking. I'm pulling up my laptop. What do you think, Jack? Huh? Say, who's Ruben? It'd be Carl. Ruben's never been in my live stream before. Right, Jack? Jack, you're awful shiny looking. Lil Bro says, gotta go to bed. Good night, y'all. Give Jack some Scooby snacks for me. All right, Lil Bro. Thank you for coming by. Always good to see you. Oh, my laptop. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, Jack, you're so pretty. What's great about Jack is his eyebrows. Ruben is now some methane gas floating in the air. Matt Torrance says, Jack, I think I'm going to invest in some commodities. Which ones would you recommend the most? Natural gas, crude oil, copper, silver, or gold? Let's try that again. Hey, Jack. Was that a yes? Natural gas, crude oil. Well, he blinked with crude oil. Help try copper, Jack. Copper, silver. How about gold? Oh, gold is it. Did you see him blink? He blinked twice. He blinked twice for you. That is your answer. You're welcome. Raul says, you missed my last post, LOL. It's because I'm such a squirrel over here. Madison Live says, Jack's eyebrows are saying, human, please. Wassa says, gold, silver, or copper are sure bets. Matt says, silver has performed extremely well. But Jack liked the gold. He said, I'm going for the gold. All right, Raul, I'm going to look for you in just a second. I apologize. It happens. Here we go. Let's bring you up on my laptop. Raul says, so what do you want for breakfast? But when I'm at home, I love to have my birthday. No. You definitely wanted to make sure I saw that too. Oh my lord. Raul, Dale is definitely judging you now. All right, what else do we have to do? We have to look up Wasa. Here we go. Let's pull him up. Go to your channel. Aw, you share out Yogi's live stream. That's so sweet. Okay, you're going to have to wait a minute. Wait a minute, Wasa. Tell me, where is it? Jack, is Miss Room dirty? What is Jack doing over there? He's trying to do some Alice in Wonderland stuff over there. You see him, right? You see my dog. Raul, it says, well, it was nice talking to you again. It was an honor, like always, to talk to. You're so very sweet. You have an amazing day and an awesome weekend, also, my friend. I love that you have big goals and big dreams and you are working towards them and that you love to dress up. And yes, I learned a lot about you today. But Dale is still over there with his arms crossed at you, sir. Bye, Raul. High Priest says this is wild. Welcome to my life. It's the newest video, Wasa says. Okay. Paula says Miss Shroom likes liquor. But what is Jack trying to do? Is he trying to get high over there? Huh? Are you tripping out of it? Look at him with his tongue. Weirdo. Okay. And the other thing, we're looking, it's under videos. Cat. Oh, a dog being caught on film. Wow. But why is it just standing there like that? Hi, Anthony Davis. Good morning. I had, let me, yesterday I had to change the sheets on the bed because there was this big old wet spot and I couldn't figure out what the hell happened. And I knew Jack was laying there and it was by his mouth, but I could not imagine he was licking the bed that much. Apparently he is. Do you know what's wrong with my dog? I did see the head turn. Um, it's wild. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know how to feel about it. Except for it bothers me that it's just standing there like that. That's the only thing that is a little strange to me about the whole thing. Oh, and Silvio. I wanted to look up, put Silvio up, so I will make sure I get to it. Where is my friend? There you are. Go to channel. Silvio is live now. Live streaming Forest Wolfpack. Are you just like a restream? Okay, that's what this is. This is more like a restream. Okay, that's why I see you all the time. You're not actually out on the walk every time I see you. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. This isn't really my thing, but okay. Why are you always in a mood? A mute. Okay. The most loved shroom in the room, for sure. Half-Life, hello. Half-Life says that mushroom is loved and it looks happy too. Hi, Ink. Good morning. Was says, were you asking why it does it bother? What bothered me was there was a big old wet spot on the bed, and I couldn't figure out why. And it wasn't just the top sheet. It went down 3 layers. It was a lot. And it was weird. It was just weird, Jack. Nope, it wasn't pee. It was where his head was. I just couldn't imagine that he was licking the bed that much, but seeing what he was doing with Miss Shroom over here. Oh, he loves her. Look at his arm over her. Oh, that's usually me. I wonder if he's reverting to his childhood, his early puppyhood. Maybe he dreamed of mashed peas and drooled. Oh, he's very content right now. He does love her, Paul. Jack Prepper, hello. Why wouldn't he be in my bedroom? That's the question. How are you, Jack? It's a redhead convention, don't you know? Wassa says, does Jack chase birds and squirrels and cats and whatnot or no? Yes, he sure does. Richie Graham says, what happened to Brother Jack? It's been a rough night. Oh, he agrees. Jack says hi to Wassa, and our friend Jed at Poet for You says, hi, Cat. I painted the back of the clay coins in the pot. I painted a 4-leaf clover. Nice. Did you post it? Anthony says, what's up, chat? What's up with you, Anthony? How are you? What's the matter? You says, hello, Jack Prepper. Okay, Cat. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, right there. Jed at Poet for You says, yes, it's on my channel. I will go look in a few. Next time I get up, if I remember, I will go look. Half-Life says, if your skin head hair color is optional. Oh, if your skinhead hair color is optional. Are we talking about the redhead thing? If you're a skinhead, you could still have facial hair, right? Moss is saying, give me some great original song lyrics, please, poet. I know he was working on one with Rosie. Jack Prepper says, I got hit with a copyright on my live today. I knew I would. Was it just one of those warnings that doesn't really mean anything? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Hang on. Oh, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I think of a song and I just got to hear a few seconds of it. And I always have to. I just take it out of the and just edit it out later. Jed at Poet for You says, I'm thinking about buying a canning water bath. Starter kit. It's $80. A canning water bath? I don't know what that is. Alex Cleary, good morning. Hello again. The Mr. Bread says, OMG, OMG what? It's a doggo. It is a doggo. Good morning. Jack says, they always have facial hair, but I'm not a skinhead. I'm just lazy. Jed says, what's the matter you? And to be honest, I'm new to writing songs. I asked another artist. I asked her opinion and she loved it. A water bath canning pot for canning. Oh, okay. All right, nice. Jack Prepper says, I cut my hair twice a year. That's more than me. Jed said, I made 7 hard-boiled eggs tonight for deviled eggs for St. Patrick's Day. Nice. We made deviled eggs last couple days. And Alex is asking Jed at Poet for You if we can see or hear your lyrics. Do you still have it posted? Wassa says, Poet, she loved which lyrics? Alex says, I'm asking you. Me? Oh. Yeah, I have a playlist of the music I play on the live stream. Jack Prepper says, Jed, put a tablespoon of deviled ham in your mix. It's a game changer. Tablespoon of deviled ham in your mix. For canning? Oh, no. In your deviled eggs. Deviled ham in your deviled eggs. Is this a joke? Am I that slow? Freedom Eagle, hello. How are you? It's good to see you. Paul says ham and eggs. Right? I'd rather have bacon. Alex said Irish don't eat deviled eggs. Really? How come? Is that you, me? Jack Prepper says, for your deviled eggs, no joke at all. Oh, okay. I just thought deviled eggs, deviled ham. Thought there was a joke there. It's going to double the experience. Magic Dragon, good morning. This is that dude looking at Mushroom pretty hard. No, he's looking at you. He's watching you, Magic Dragon. He says, where is Debbie? I mean, Deborah. Paul says, part Irish too. I just need to hear the reasoning behind this. It's just not a thing here. What do they taste like? Have you ever had egg salad, like an egg salad sandwich that tastes like that? Only you could make them fancier. Freedom Eagle says, good, actually. I got a week off of the kids. So that was fun. Really, you got a break from the kids? Or with the kids? I'm confused. And Jed says to What's the Matter You? She loved the whole song. Magic Dragon says Deborah is working for magic, lol. Alex says, are they spicy? If you want them to be. Generally, I would say no, but you can make them spicy. You can do anything you want. You can make them like with bacon. I made some chili ones the other day with chili powder and cayenne pepper. I think you could, you could do all sorts of things with them, yes. Freedom Eagle says, you got me hungry now. I know that's what happens when we start talking about food. Jed at Poet for You says, Jack Prepper, I'll try that sometime. I'm going to pick some stuff up tomorrow morning. Warrior says, hey, Poet. Oh, and from the kids. Nice. Wow. Good for you. That is nice. Make me be gone. Is it boiled egg and breadcrumbs? No. Okay. So the main ingredients are a boiled egg, mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip, not salad dressing, mayonnaise, and mustard. And then you can spice it up however you like it. Magic Dragon says, I made green chili roast. It was fire. Huh. Interesting. Freedom says, what time is it for y'all? I will have to look. 3:28 a.m. That was it, Alex. That's all I got. Jack Prepper says, I want to make Scottish eggs, but how do they keep the yolks runny after boiling and deep frying? I did see that. That looks really interesting. That's a good question, Jack. From Magic Dragon in New Mexico, it is 1:28 p.m. Jed says it's 1:29 a.m. in Colorado. He is very cozy. He does too, doesn't he? He looks like a baby. Just so comfy. Jack says they look magnificent. 7:29 a.m. in Dublin. How's your weather? Well, Jed, you have 4 pieces of no-bake Rocky Road cheesecake left because you have not shared with me. Jack says he's not spoiled. I don't know what you mean. I don't know. He's a very good boy. Jed says you're like 22 hours away driving. Wow, that is a long trip. Maybe I'll do it one day, Jed. Not all in one shot, though, that's for sure. Alex says, bloody raining as always. I need a canoe. I always prefer a kayak. It's a little more manageable. But I guess if I had a canoe, I could bring a dog. Mm-mm. Jack says, you can't be spoiled if you own the house. Are you snoring over there, sir? Magic Dragon says, the dude in the background won't stop staring at me. Well, you need to release Deborah. He is not pleased with you right now. Right? Exactly. You are picking up the correct vibes there, Magic Dragon. He is not playing. Bring his sister back. Send her on her way. He reminds me of my ex-husband. the look. The look reminds me of my ex. Jack says, my dogs own the house. I paid off the mortgage on. That's right. Magic says he needs to stop drinking beer. He's not drinking beer, he's drinking amp. Mountain Dew amp. No, I don't know what he's drinking actually, but Monkey to Awk. Hello there. Good morning. I look around for my monkey. How are you? Obito, hello. Good to see you. Is Mountain Dew nice? You've never had Mountain Dew? No, it's not nice. It's very sweet and citrusy and a little carbonated. And it's kind of a joke about how bad it is for your teeth. And the birthplace, it's kind of born in Tennessee. So, anyways, yeah, stereotypes. Jed says, but I think cheesecake are supposed to be only in the fridge 4 days, so I might have to throw it out. Well, I would never. First off, it would not last 4 days in my refrigerator. But if it did, I would never throw it out. I would eat it. I'd quickly eat it all. That's a crime. Oh my goodness. Jed, I'll never look at you the same. Magic Dragon says, Alex, that dude is tripping in the background. Jed says, Mountain Dew is my favorite. It's a lot of people's favorite. I like it too. I admit it. I mean, I don't drink soda very much. Occasionally. But I like it too. But I love sugar. Obito says, I wonder if your dog is listening to you. Jack, are you listening to me? No, he didn't open his eyes this time. He's sleeping good now. Sometimes he is. Alex says, haha, facts, dragon. And Jed says, I need the storage container for my deviled eggs. That's why, Cat. It came with a deviled egg holder. Oh, nice. Yeah, we got one too. A little carrier, a little plastic tote, and it's in 2 levels, and you put your eggs in there. So I made my deviled eggs on the bottom layer, and then Mia got to use the top layer to make her deviled eggs. Good morning, Marlon at Locked Up Drag Shorts. How are you, my friend? Right, Jack, he's snoring. Jack Prepper says Jack is an REM. and Rem, and to prove it, Jack started snoring. Sugar antifreeze, and Alex is laughing. Obito says, do you like Code Red? Of course I do. Yes, Code Red is good. Magic Dragon says, dude in background needs new clothes. Just leave dude in the background. Marlon says, well, I am still awake, but other than that, no sleeping. Oh, don't be jealous of his beard. He got a great beard there. Sai says, I thought the dude in the background was real and it was your dad pissed that you were up this late. Locked Up Drag says, oh, Miss Room in the nude. She is not. She is dressed. Alex says he's staring at me, Magic Dragon, not you. Jack Prepper will be right back. Sai says, love the pop. Thank you. Jack says, thank you. Oh, with those eyes rolling back in his head. Locked Up Drag Short says, incorrect, sir. Incorrect. Okay, first off. Look at Marlon, thinks he knows what he's talking about. That's all I have to say. Incorrect. Jed says, my older sister gets in today at 6 a.m. Nice, Jed. Marlon, you are incorrect. Sai says, what's the breed? Jack is an Irish setter. Alex says, he looks like he dressed for Patty's Day a bit early. I know, that's why it was perfect when I pulled him out. Paul says, Dale, mean mug in the room. He is. That has nothing to do with it. Do you know how old he is? You're talking out your butt. We're the same age. There you go, buddy. Sorry. From Utah for Mary Kay conference. Nice, Jen. Hi, Lady Sky. Lady Sky says 4 days till St. Patrick's Day. Alex says Jack is making me sleepy. Good. Magic Dragon says dude in the background is mean. Well, you know, us redheads, we can get that way. We can get a little spicy. Angel says, hey, Cat, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I thought you and Jack retired. Oh, hi, Angel. We're good. How are you? Ink is laughing. Marlon says, hi, Lady Sky. How are you, Lady Sky? Ink is laughing at a little spicy. Alex says, Patty's Day here in Dublin is great fun. Everyone's invited. Really? So you do celebrate St. Patrick's Day? I should quit getting all my information about Ireland from Carl. Lady Sky says, I'm doing all right, Cat&Jack. I'm glad. Angel says, I'm all right. I'm chilling with my pet. Is this a pet skunk? Really? Are you kidding? Wassa says, here's a new song chorus. Someone tell, are we just done for? And there's nothing for it. Am I actually the one? I lost it. This is a lot. Does Jack get late night snacks? Obito, well, he's got his food. He wants to come eat. Jack, you want to eat? Are you hungry? Oh, he's awake now. He saw me. He's looking at me. He's giving me the eye. Jack, are you hungry? You want to eat? I made your food. He blinked. This is time for him to eat breakfast. He did not, Magic Dragon. Mushroom still has her panties. Alex says, ha ha, it's our national day. Well, I'm sorry I missed all that. It's already flipped past and I can't see it unless I get up. It was so rude. Marlon says, yeah, today I got the fiery sass too. Well, I can always blame Cat and say she's rubbing off on me. If that helps. I love you too, Marlon. Jack says the whole world has just turned totally upside down, huh, Jack? It's your cousin's birthday. She's turning 19. She's a senior in high school and almost finished with her schooling. Nice. Angel says, yeah, my pet skunk is fixed. She can't spray. Her name is Buttercup. I love that. Oh my gosh. Do you have any videos or shorts of anything of your skunk, Angel? Oh, Wassa says, where's Poet? I was putting my chorus up I just wrote. Lady Sky says, my cousin was supposed to graduate last year, but she failed kindergarten and had to repeat kindergarten. Sounds like she just got started a little too early. Lassa says that must be awesome to have a skunk. I think so too, because they're so stinking cute. The problem is they're stinking. Hugh, hello, good morning. Well, thanks. This is where people come to go to sleep, though. Marlon says, since when can you fail kindergarten? When you started too early. Alex says, it's my niece's confirmation today. She's beautiful. Wow. Aw. Hugh says, just sleeping doggo, nothing else needed. Well, thank you for that. Jack says, thank you. No autographs, please, he says. Oh, good morning, Jack. Want to eat? Are you hungry? Want to eat? Lady Sky says she was too talkative in kindergarten. That's great. She was a social butterfly. Some kids bloom a bit later, but then surpass everyone. Yes. Yes, but kindergarten is just getting you ready to see if you're going to be ready to handle first grade. And like some people have said, everyone's a little bit different. I love that. I love that they picked up that she just wasn't ready. That's beautiful. Instead of just pushing her through. Are you hungry? What do you think? Hmm? What do you think? Okay. Paul says 4 was too young for me. Everybody's different. Hugh says Jack is a good boy, the goodest he is. No, he's not sick. Hi, Argan. Hello, my friend. Redheads rise up. That's right. Wassa says, oh, if she's bored and distracted like that, maybe she was way too advanced for the class. Hugh Janus says his side eyes. He's the best. Jack gives the best side eyes ever. Huh. Are you home? You're not really. You don't. I'm gonna move this. Okay. All right. You know it's there now. Angel says goodnight, cat. I'm going to sleep. That's 12 hours working at Tesla. Gets you tired. Is that what you do? Can you get me a job remote? I'll answer phones. How's that sound? Do you have any ins? Um, and wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'll just have to look to see if you have anything on your pet skunk on your channel. Raul says, hi, I'm back. I have a little break for my patient starts crowning. Raul, I thought you were a chef. What the hell? What? Wassa says, that's a rub my tummy lip, Mom. Alex says, night, Angel. Let's see if Angel has anything about their pet skunk on their channel. No. Wassa says, crowning. Locked up drag shorts says, or is the patient the wife? I have no idea. Raul says, no, I'm an OBGYN nurse, LOL. I'd love to cook as well. That's another thing. I swear you are a cook. I swear 2 weeks ago you were a cook, Raul. I'm very confused. Alex is laughing. Obito says, does Jack like McDonald's? Well, wow, Raul, that's great. Amazing. Oh, does Jack like McDonald's? He's never had it before. Alex's cat, do you cook? Reluctantly. Bay says, hi, Bear. Hi, Bay, how are you? Angel says, I'm sorry, cat. I don't have any videos of my pet skunk, but she has a big appetite and she's always pouncing the floor wanting to fight. I think it would be amazing if you would put some pictures up. Even if you just put some pictures up on my community page to share, that would be so fun. Think about it. Bay says, Cutie Pie, how are you, Bay? It's good to see you. Jack, quit licking the mushroom. Jack. Hey. Raul says, cooking is my passion as well. I love to make food and I love challenges when it comes to food. I can make anything you want. Split pea with ham soup. That's what I want. That's all I want. Just like my mom used to make. With a bay leaf on the top. That's what I'd like. Lady Sky says, I went grocery shopping yesterday. I feel like you rub that in, Lady Sky, when you talk about going grocery shopping at Publix. It triggers me just a little bit. Alex says, does grilled cheese count as cooking? I love grilled cheese. Oh my God. Was that a yes or no, Jack? Jack has feelings about that. I'm just not sure which way. Raul says, you got it. I love that. Wassa says, I thought he worked at a shelter since he said he was. Oh, I didn't know he said that. I probably skipped that part. Lady Sky says, yep. Yep. Publix is a very nice store. It's a very expensive store. Don't look. Paul Wassa says he didn't say that. If you notice, I technically didn't say it either. Lady Sky says, yep. Nino says, hello, Lady Sky. Nino, how is the job going? Did you keep that job? I know you weren't super happy. Raul says, well, I have to go check on my patients, but I promise I will come back. All right, Raul, it will be good to see you back. And Lady Sky says, yes, Paul. Alex says, sounds like an adult store. No. No, it's not an adult store. It's one of the best stores. Okay, if you want to shop in a place that the back rooms are clean, Publix is the place to go. Wassa says, if you interpret stuff in a crass way, that's your own manner. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's all your own manner. Paul says, what other grocery stores are down there, Kat? We have Kroger. What else do we have down here, Lady Sky? We have some Aldis. They're starting to move in a little bit more. Save-A-Lots, price lists. Obito Gonzalez says, I want to get a Komodo dragon and a hyena. I always wanted one as a kid. Is a hyena something you can have as a pet? Is that a legal thing? Wassa says, I'll bet you Raul has a great sense of humor. I agree. I bet you he does. Wassa says, you'd have to. Alex says, I've always wanted a cheetah. You all right, Jack? I just always wanted a big red dog. Yes, I did. I always wanted you, Jack. I used to draw a little dog, a little cartoon dog, and I wish I could have a picture of it because it was Jack. There we go. Lady Sky says Kroger, Aldi's, Walmart, Publix, Save-A-Lot, IGA, and Piggly Wiggly. And Paul says, wow, that's a lot. Jed says, should I put a clover on both sides of the clay gold coins or just one side? What do you think, Alex? Alex says, Paul, hello, my friend. Lady Sky says, we also got Costco and Sam's Club and Whole Foods. Right. Yeah, I just shop at Walmart. If I had to save a lot closer, I'd shop there. Paul says, hello, Alex. Food City. We have Food Cities here. There you go, Jed. Our resident Irish friend says, do both sides. Jed says, I did the hard-boiled eggs in my Instapot. You know, I went to go look for the price. I mean, I broke my crock pot, so somebody said get an Instapot. They're expensive. Jack says, we can't afford that. We'd like to. Do you know crock pots? Well, I only shop at Walmart, but all the crock pots now don't have lids that lock in place. So when there's condensation going on and it's getting hot, the pot will jump up and down and make a noise all night long, and it's so aggravating. So I'm looking for an Instapot. Or I might just go to the thrift store to get an old crock pot from somebody. An oldie but a goodie. Lady Sky says she's been to the Whole Food store and it's fresh and clean like Publix. You know, the thing is, you never know unless you know somebody who's been in the back rooms. Kroger, Kroger is such a nice store on the outside, but it is disgusting in the back rooms. Every single Kroger I've been to in this area, in the Tri-Cities area, is horrible. I would never shop there. Amanda, hi chat, hi Jack, hi Cat. I missed it. Sorry about that. The other night we lost communication, Cat. Sorry. Aw, Jack, I've missed you. We've missed you too. It's good to see you again. Jed says, okay, I could probably do that, Alex. I'm trying to get my project finished by St. Patrick's Day for decoration, but it might be after St. Patrick's Day. You're very close. You still got time. You got what, 4 days? Alex says a shamrock is good luck, but a 4-leaf clover is bad luck for anyone who doesn't have Irish heritage. Really? I did not know that. Has Jack tried a treat cup from Obito? No. What do you mean? What is that? What is that? What even is that? I don't know. Lady Sky says, do you have a Whole Foods store in your town, Cat&Jack? We have one in Johnson City. You know, the Johnson City they talk about in country songs. Field, hello. Feld Maniac. I watched the movie The Freshman last night. Features both the Komodo dragon and Marlon Brando. I haven't seen it in over 30 years. Not great, not terrible. Lady Sky says, yes, had a bad smell inside the store. I will never shop at Kroger's store again. I was about to say that. Does nobody notice the smell as you get closer to the back rooms? Instapot on Steam mode for 9 minutes. Nice. Garbage. It's just totally, it's not. There's a lot of product on the floor. It's not very clean. They keep their garbage in the building. There's just, it's, yes, rats. Alex says hello to Amanda. Lady Sky says, yep, the smell. Neha, hello, my beautiful friend. Neha Official is here. It's good to see you. Lady Sky says it's disgusting. We agree on that. And they're not a cheap store. They're just as expensive, I would say, as Publix. They might have better sales. Oh, we can't sing about Debbie because she's not here. Sorry, Deb. Abita says, does Jack like walks? He does. He doesn't get them very much, though. Um, that's because not he, but his mom is spoiled with a fenced-in yard. Alex says, Neha, hello. Our beautiful, beautiful friend Neha. Huh. Just like before. There we go. Alex says, who's the mushroom character? That's Mushroom. She's just here hanging out until Deborah comes back. Lady Sky, it says, it's 3 a.m. Central Time here. I need more sleep now. You do, ma'am. We will see you around, Lady Sky. Have some sweet dreams. Albedo says, I like your blue lights. They're pretty cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I stole it. I stole it from my daughter. Paul says, goodbye, ladies. Everybody's saying goodnight and goodbye, Lady Sky. And Lady Sky says, I got to do laundry today. Me too. I've got piles everywhere. And she says, good night, everyone. Alex says, Lady Sky, before you go, he's got laundry also, and he'll drop it over. I think if you make it all the way to Tennessee from Ireland just to drop off your laundry, somebody would definitely do it for you. Carl, hello. How are you, Carl? Hey, Carl, were you telling me that you don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day in Ireland? He's going to say, you're wrong, Cat. I never said that. Yep. Cat, did you say that? Did I say that? Oh, Carl, did you say that? Yes, did you say that, Carl? Or was I confused? I could totally be confused. Could have been dreaming. Everybody's saying good morning to Carl. Good morning, Jay. Good to see you. Bringing the butterflies and sunshine. Look at you. We appreciate you for that. Save the shirt. This dog is outrageous. Jay, where are you from in this great big world? Obita says, can you say Jack's favorite words? Snack. You know, Jack used to not know the word snack not too long ago. Just been recent that he responds to the word snack. You're from California. Okay, nice. All right, we did snack. Kitty, 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 kitty. Psst, 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 psst. We're just getting dirty looks for this now. Alex says, top of the morning to ye. Sleeping dog. He's semi-sleeping. Do you want to eat? Are you hungry? Hi, baby. You're the sweetest boy ever, aren't you? See, it's not nice picking on the boy. Should you get a snack for that? You should. Would you like a snack? Just eat it. There you go. You're a good boy. Jed says, Cat, I got to get 2 fillings done this week. This next Monday. Because of my overbite, I need to get jaw surgery because my gums are worn down. I need my top front teeth to see the roots. I'm a little confused. That's rough. Oh my gosh, Jed. Oh, you went to the dentist yesterday, right? Is that what they told you? Good stuff, huh, Jack? That's what you get for me, mommy picking on you this morning. Alternate account. Good morning. Are you hungry? You want to go eat? You want to go eat now? Mom's got your food over here. You can come eat? Think about it. Dog stream. Yes, alternate account. Good morning to you. What do you think, Jackie? Maybe? Maybe not. Alternate account says, good morning. Why live stream your dog? Because I don't want to do it. Because he will do for me what I won't do for myself. How's that? Is that a good answer? And Wasa says to Jed, ouch. Yes, it's a lot. That could be really stressful just thinking about all of it. Alternate account says dog helps you. Dog helps me for sure. Alex says, will Jack wear a little green on Patty's Day? Only if I can find something to attach to his collar, maybe? Alternate account says dog is he's not camera shy. He just doesn't really like it too much. But he puts up with it because he likes to eat. Is that it, Jack? You like to eat? Well, Carl hasn't said anything since good morning. Wassa says, good morning, Carl. I left you some comments a bit ago on some of your shorts. Aw, Abito says, use made by night. Oh, good. Yay. Well, that was easy. Hi, Tiny Mother. Good to see you. How are you? Okay, let's do this. How are you, Tiny Mother? We haven't seen you since Eclipse Night. That was a great time. Thank you for hanging out. Tiny Mother says, I'm okay. How are you and Jack doing this morning? We're doing well. It was a wonderful time. I agree. Obita says, you should go to sleep, Cat. You're probably tired as hell. I'm awake. This is the time I wake up. But thanks for thinking of me. Alex Clary says hello. And Carl says, had a good live stream yesterday. Did you, Carl? I'm sorry I missed it, my friend. I'm really glad it was good, though. That's awesome. And Tiny Mother says, I told you we're the Blood Moon Gang. We are. Maybe in 12 years we'll all find each other again and do it again. That would be wild, right? Jed says, yeah, what's the matter, you? But I don't have the money for jaw surgery. Several years ago, it was 300, was it 30,000 for just an estimation? It's crazy. Wouldn't that fall under health insurance? Jed? And Tiny Mother says, it's the middle of the night for us. And she says, I thought there was supposed to be another blood moon coming up in a couple months. Yes, but it was the fact that it was I'm going to say this wrong, selenolean. It was the fact that it was the eclipse happening at the same time as the sun was rising. That was, and then the planets being all lined up at the same time, and the blood moon, all of that together. I don't know if that'll happen again. But I think the whole eclipse with the sunrise will be 12 years. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to look that up again. Jen says, I only have Medicaid and they won't pay for it. Uh, Amanda says, I got some stuff to share with Jack and Kat and the group here. Well, I think I'm adopting a pup, you guys, on my ginger behalf. I'm, I'm so lonely, so I went to a local shelter about getting help. Nice. Nice, Amanda. Yay. Oh, yes, Ginger was your pup that you lost. Do you have your mind on a pup already in particular? Tiny Mother says you were right. Whatever it was just very special, and it was great. And thank you, Tiny Mother, for being a part of it. It will be something I never forget, that's for sure. And just the whole message of the whole night for me was I was sitting there waiting for something I was expecting to happen, like to see the rest of the eclipse of the moon, when right behind me there was a beautiful sunrise. And I was just turned in the wrong direction. I was looking for the wrong thing. It was very beautiful. Albedo says, "Good night, Cat and Jack. I'll see you tomorrow." Okay. Thank you for hanging out with us. Tiny Mother says to Alex, "Sure." And Paul says, "Nice, Amanda. Yes, so exciting." All right, one eyeball. Wassa says, "The Oranga Gang." Alex says, "Aw, thank you, Tiny." Amanda says, "Thank you, Cat and Jack." Yes. Yes, she was dropped there by her old owner's cat. Oh, nice. That is exciting. I'm so happy for you. So, what is the plan? You have not brought her home yet, yes? Amanda says, "Thank you, Paul, very much." Tiny Mother says, "It was raining here, so I had blood moon rainwater." Wow, amazing. I never even thought about that. About the water under the, whatever, cat. Paul says, "You're welcome." Nina Johnson, you keep escaping without answering my questions. Alex says we don't get rain in Ireland. I did not know that, Alex. Really? Wassa says to Tiny Mother, "I subscribed." You'll love our sweet Tiny Mother. Wassa says, "Whoa, I thought that was an earthquake." Nope. I don't feel any of the earthquakes we ever have here. They're always so tiny. Tiny Mother says, "Wassa, thank you." Nope, it was just me being all clunky. Being all clunky. Alex. Oh my God. Alex says, "Christ, the big green leprechaun scared me silly. That was funny as crap." Wassa says you could do a fun fake earthquake bit using that thing. I could. Tiny Mother says to Alex, "I am a quarter Irish, so just come here and visit. I will share some rain with you. Bring your laundry, since you're already on the way." Alex says, invitation accepted. I'm in the airport now. Wassa says, what's really strange is that cardboard thing looks like it's transparent. Look at it. Crazy. It's just the lighting. It's the way the light's hitting it, unfortunately. And then I bent him at the beard. I'm really sad about that. Tiny Mother says to Alex, ha 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 ha, me too. You're both at the airport. Amanda says, LOL, I guess Jack got used to Big Green Man, which is very attractive, LOL. That's Dale Jr. You know, Jack just never seems taken aback by anything I do. It doesn't matter what I bring up here or what I try out. He's just very easygoing. If I had a cat, they wouldn't like it. But Jack, he doesn't care. Tiny Mother says, no, the green man threw me for a loop. I got lonely without Deborah here. So I went looking for some different male energy to replace Deb. And I went downstairs and look who I found, Junior. Junior was hanging out downstairs and I forgot about him. And he happened to be in green, and it happens to be almost St. Patrick's Day, and how perfect is that? Alex says, whatever rocks your boat, cat. Alana loves horses. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, I think we had this conversation the other day, Alex. You weren't here, about imaginary friends. I did have imaginary friends growing up. So this is just a continuation. Amanda says, Jack laying by the mushroom. He loves his mushroom. You should have seen him earlier. He was cleaning the mushroom. Alana says, how are you and Jack doing? We're doing really good. How are you? Jack, are you good? Are you hungry? Are you ready to eat? Are you ready to eat yet? Nope. Alex says, I have an imaginary girlfriend. You know, life is probably really simple that way. Bosses, do you still keep in touch with those friends, Kat? I don't know. If I do, it would be in my sleep. Alana says, I've been better. I've been going through some things. I'm sorry, Alana. Whew, that's life, right? I'm really sorry. I hope things get better soon. Tiny Mother says to Alex, 3/4 of me is native. So I hope you like someone chill or feisty. ... Depends. All right. What's next, Kat? We are doing it this morning. Alex says, what's native? I think she means like Native American, like American Indian? I was trying to think of what is the correct terminology nowadays. One never knows. Jed says, Alex, let me know if you look at my channel for the 4-leaf clover stenciled on my pot for the pot of gold. Tiny Mother says, my mama's Choctaw High in Chippewa. Dad, I forgot that. I got lost. Sorry, I missed some stuff. Alana says, hopefully things do get better for me, but I don't think it would be better. You don't think it would be better in a day or two? Wait a minute. It's not April 1st yet. It's not even close to April 1st. You have a show on April 1st, right? Tiny Mother says to Jed, oh, I want to see. So you posted it. Is that it, Jed? You posted it on your community or your... Alex says, wow, that is a cool mix. Okay, Jed says, Tiny Mother, it's all posted on my channel. Tiny Mother says, I am human, LOL. Jed, Alana said things could be better. Things aren't great right now. Alana, do you want to talk about it? I mean, I don't know if you want to share or not. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. Yes, it's posted on my channel. Okay, great, Jed. Alex says, how do I see a channel? I will help you out, Alex. Carl, are you still there, my friend? All right. Let's make sure, yes. All right, Alex. Just hit OK. And then you can click on Poet for You. And it'll have several options. One of those will be Go to Channel. That's how you get around. Amanda says, did we go to your channel, Cat? No, it's on @poet-o for you. Alana Loves Horses says, I could talk about it, but I don't know. It would sound disappointing coming from me. Marlon says, I'm back. Britches. I'm glad you're back, Marlon. Alana. I think you probably are more disappointed in you than anybody else could be. And girl, you if you knew the stuff that I have done, you probably could never disappoint or shock me. Amanda says 9K. I remember. Thank you. And Marlon says I just spent a good half hour practicing some Korean. Nice. Amanda says, okay, I meant okay, pushes K9 LOL. Alana says, but I could say it if you want me to. I don't mind. If you think it would help, if you want some, everybody's going to say something, of course, encouraging to you. If you want that, yes, I don't mind you sharing. I would love for you to share, especially if it makes you feel better. Gosh, Cat, just spit it out. I'm terrible with this. Marlon says, hello, Tiny. Hi, Alana. And Tiny Mother says to Marlin at Locked Up Drag Shorts, I only know a little bit of Korean. Jed at Poet for You says, should I do 2 coats of gold on the coins or just one and the clovers? And Paul says, I wish I could learn things. I have such a problem with flashbacks. Ah, hmm. Alex says to Jed, that looks amazing. Yay. No CODs needed says, no mirror today either. No. Oh, with a clear coat. Oh, whatever you think, Jed. Do you think it would be shinier with a second? Flora says, hello, Cat&Jack, and hello to everyone. And she liked, hello, Miss Flora. How are you, lovely? How is everything in Kenya? Paul says, hello, Flora. And she says, I am good. I'm glad to hear that, Miss Flora. Kenya is okay. Are you still really warm or are you starting to cool down? Boy, these seasons just don't last very long. Alana says, so I started using, in quotations, flavored air a little bit ago and still am, but to help with the issues I have with my dad, but I'm trying to stop using it. What is flavored air? Is that like a vape? Megan says, good morning, Jack and Kat. How are you guys doing today? I am doing good. And Flora says, today no rain and it is sunny. Nice. Marlon puts out some words that I don't know. Really interesting looking. And Carl says, no, you're not stupid, Carl. Not at all. Flora says, hello, Amanda. Jed says, thanks, Alex. I'm trying to finish it up by St. Patrick's Day, but it might be done that week, and then I will get it finished this next week. And Alex says, as far as the second coat, what's the difference, Jed? Alana says, yeah, I call vaping flavored air. Well, you know what? I don't think any less of you, Miss Alana. Um, yeah, I still love you. I still think you're freaking awesome. And of course, I would rather you not do that because, yeah, you're such a healthy, beautiful young person who does such wonderful things. And that could definitely and eventually stop you from being able to do those things. Tiny Mother says, Alana, I don't think that the flavored air is as bad for you as cigarettes are. Vaping. Marlon says, I heard today no brain. Sounds about right for me, LOL. Did I say that? That sounds right for me. Owen Larson says the ugly stuffed animal. Aw, well, good morning, Owen Larson. Alana says, I've been trying to quit for a few days now, but it's not going so well. Ah. Alex says, Tiny, you have beautiful pictures on your channel. And Tiny Mother says, Alana, I think you are fine. And Owen says, it's not morning. Amanda says, excuse me, I do vaping and smoking. Yes, but our friend Alana is 14. Does that make it a little different for you? And she's very active, big into horseback riding. Marlon says, is there a way you can dilute the vaping liquid and slowly get used to less and less of the actual stuff? And Carl says, I'm not fine. I'm sorry, Carl. Have you met our friend Owen? Owen says the stuffed animal is ugly and he feels bad for that dog. Carl, meet Owen. Owen, meet Carl. Poet says, Tiny Mother, vaping pens lead to cancer. A 17-year-old on YouTube I found a video is dealing with stage 4 lung cancer. Yeah, I'm sorry, Alana, 14, Cat. I'm 16 last time I checked. I'm sorry, forgive me. Forgive me, you're still very young. And yes, forgive me, Alana. I love you. Owen says it has to listen to all that yapping. You are correct. Tiny Mother says, Alana, try the real flavored air. And Tiny Mother says it's not a vape, it's just a cartridge that has flavor but has zero smoke. It's still, in the end, let's be really, really honest. You're putting stuff into your body that does not belong there, that's not natural. So let's not kid Alana. Let's be real truthful with her. Because she is so young and oh, just do your best, Alana. Do your best to quit. Just quit it. But like I said, we're all going to love you either way. A lot of us do those things. I smoked for 30 years, so I can't say too much except for, oh, I wish I was 16 again to quit. That would have been great. Jed says, Alex, it says to do two, then layers of to make it brighter. Well, there you go. I think that's your answer, Jed, especially since they're coins. Alana says, I really want to quit, though. Even my boyfriend has been telling me to quit. And Jed says, just do your best to quit it, Alana. Yes. Um, you know, there is a cool there is a quit smoking app called Why Quit. Nope, it's called Quit Now. And it's got a chat room. And even though you're not on the nicotine, it's still a habit that's kind of the same. And you could chat with other people and get ideas on how to quit. That is how I quit, Alana. Carl says, I'm banning vaping here. Thank you, Carl. Flora is sending love. And Tiny Mother says, vaping is banned here. That's right. Amanda says, oh my God, yes, yes. Not poor baby. Try Alana to quit. It's hard. I ended up sick in 2013 and 2011 in ICU from vaping. I quit for years and have not vaped in 2 days. Yep. Yep, yep. But ultimately, Alana, we all still love you. And I'm glad you brought it up. And if you need some support or some help or just to go talk to somebody, we're here for you. But we're still going to tell you quit. Oh, Tiny Mother says no. In my state, banned most of vaping. That's good. I think it's a little devious because so many people think it's better than smoking cigarettes, and I don't think that's necessarily true. I think we just don't know. It's a lot newer than smoking cigarettes. Alex Cleary says, "Poet, you're the artist. Show me the process if you can." Paul says, "Life is hard." That's true. Yep. Ilana, you're so funny. Excuse me, Kat. I'm 16, not 14. Oh. Carl says YouTube is hard. It can be, Carl. So, Carl, what is today? Is it Friday? Are you thinking? I know you went live yesterday. Are you thinking about maybe going live again today? Alex says vaping is aimed at the younger generation, I think. Yeah, and like my dad was big on, vaping is so much better than smoking. I think it's just something that is fed to smokers sometimes. I think it's all very devious. Amanda says, we're all here for Alana. It's the flavors are delicious. Yummy. I really enjoyed them. Sad. Oh, oof. Tiny Mother says, Alana, I love you and you're stronger than what you are believing in yourself. And I believe in you. Thank you for that, Tiny Mother. That's beautiful. Flora says, Carl, very true. YouTube is hard. What do you want from YouTube, Carl? What is it that you're wanting? What would you, if you had your way, what would YouTube be doing for you? Paul says, drinking 2 years ago, you never saw flavored booze. Janet, Poet for You says, Alex, I have the pictures of all the progress so far posted on my channel. Alana says, but I'm kind of getting somewhere with the quitting. I haven't brought it to school in 2 weeks, and I try and only use it once in a while. Good? Yep. Whatever works for you. Hey, me, are you awake? I keep hearing stuff in the hallway. Tiny Mother says, Alana, for you, I am proud of you. Yes. Carl Shell says, I'm not proud of myself. Well, what's going on, Carl? What is going on with Carl Shell today? And Jed at Poet for You says, Alana, in Colorado, they up the age for vaping and cigarettes and ban the flavors here. And it's the age is now 21. Aria, the rescue dog, hello. She says, hi, Cat&Jack. How are you? We are good. How are you, my friend? Oh, and Jed says, I'm proud of you too, Alana. And Carl, Marlon says, I'm proud of you, Carl. Oh, Tiny Mother says, Carl, I am here to give you an air hug. Amanda says, I don't know if you're talking to Carl about this, but I've been drinking flavored vodka forever, and many beers taste like ice cream flavors. Really? I've never heard of that. Aria says, we are good too. I'm glad to hear that. Alana Loves Horses says, not gonna lie, I just want to give Jack cuddles. Well, Jack would love your cuddles. He would give cuddles back. Oh, I don't know, Marlon. I don't know about the flavored beer. It's not my thing. Tiny Mother says to Alana, go check out my videos of my dog and listen to her videos. Aw. Alana, you have so many animals at your house. Alana says, well, I'm going to just start hugging my phone like a crazy person then so I can give Jack cuddles. Do you know you can give yourself a big hug? Have you ever tried that? Just put your arms around yourself and then take your hands and run them up and down your arms. And just give yourself some love. Araya, Karen, not Araya. Karen says, I gave up drinking alcohol almost 2 years ago. Thumbs up. Wow. Good for you. Nice. Alana says, I know, poet. I got the notification that scared the crap out of me. Good morning, Dolly. There's our friend Dolly. Only hope is in prayer. She says, good morning, blessings, beautiful cat. Aw. Have a wonderful day and thank you for being you. Thank you for being you and thank you for being there when I first wake up, Dolly. It was nice to hang out with you for a little while this morning. You and Raven. Marlon says, with beer though, where you barely taste the alcohol. If you won't drink alcohol free, you can't pretend you don't want. Paul says I do that a lot. You do the it's actually a, I can't remember what it's called. You do the hug though, Paul. Does it help you? It does feel good, doesn't it? Oh, Alex says people stare when you do it in public though. That's okay. They'll get over it. Tiny Mother says to Alana, I just went and subscribed to your channel. I'll watch your videos here in just a tiny bit. You will be super impressed. Amanda had said there are flavored beers in Arizona. They contain ginger. Delicious. I'm going to buy some tomorrow. Wait a minute. Who just said they stopped? They hadn't drank. Was that not you, Amanda? I'm lost. Is that Roofer? It says, wake up, Jackie. Sick her. Oh no, why would he sick me? Aria says, good night, friends. Good night. Oh, it is nighttime. It's morning for us and nighttime for you. Paul says, that's all I got. And I'm a little behind. Jed says, oh, okay, I'm sorry. It scared the crap out of you. And also, if a girl called me crying, I would listen to her and talk to her about her problems she's going through. And then I would spoil her. Jed, you're so sweet. Marlon says, I haven't really been drinking for 4 years. Not at all for 7 months. Nice. Tiny Mother says to Alex, that's okay. They can shut their eyes when they're looking at you. Imagine all of us giving you a big hug. Aw. Hoover said, Jackie, wake up. Get her. It didn't like sicker. Alana says, LOA. LOL. It's okay, poet. I get scared easily. Try kissing your phone in public, or maybe don't. Or maybe have somebody record you while you're kissing your phone in public. Ooh. Well, Alana says, well, I'm a go. Have a good day or night. Alana, we love you, and I hope you have a good day, my friend. Oh, gosh, cat. Oh, yeah, eyeball. There we go. Tiny Mother is asking Alex. He's in Dublin. Amanda says, try driving. I don't want to. Nino, I asked you a question. You only come in here for Flora? What's up with that? Amanda says, it's sad. I've been drinking for 40 years off and on. Bye, Alana. Yeah, why didn't you just tell me you quit for 2 days now? Cat, is that a toad from Super Mario? No, it's a mushroom. Carl says, I won't be missed today. Yes, you would. Alana says, give Jack lots of love for me. Bye, everyone. Okay, Alana. Nino, I was asking you about that job. Did you end up keeping that job or did you decide you just couldn't handle it? I will, Alana. Our sweet friend Jared says, okay, Alana, but do you like the rest of my answer? Tiny Mother says, Alex, I wish I could come visit. And Jed says, and bye, Alana. And Nino says, I quit, LOL. I knew that's why you didn't answer me. Well, I don't blame you. I would not want to be somewhere where I was miserable. After working in the rain, I was sick. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, goodness, Jack. Hey, Jack, are you hungry? Want to eat? Oh, Carl says goodbye. Goodbye, Carl. I love you. I hope you have a good day, my friend. Paul says, what's the going price for hugs? 0. Let's send everybody, just close your eyes for a second and send our friend Paul a great big hug. Yep, big hugs for Paul. Amanda says, vaping and I only drink maybe twice a week. It's very expensive. I don't drink at home. Drink at home and miss the rest. Oh, I see Mr. Possessive is here. Hello. Only with all my friends. Well, I guess if it's working for you. Hi, Mr. Possessive. He says, the mushroom looks like she's waking up from a great night, and we love that for her. Yeah, you should have seen her and Jack earlier. Tiny Mother says, my furry back massager just turned on. My fur face snores so loud. It's like a warm, loving massage. Aw. Marlon says, in the last 4 years, I only had a drink when someone died, but stop even that now. Only one person whose death might change that, but hope that is still a lifetime away. Thank you. Alex is sending Paul much love. And Wassa says, all right, who just groped me? It was Mushroom. Tiny Mother sending Paul hugs too. You're welcome, Paul. Carl says, I feel alone. Carl, what's going on, my friend? Do you want to talk about it? I know you're not very happy. You've not been happy in a while. Amanda says, goodbye, Carl. Or good night, Carl. Did you leave again? He's still here. Mr. Possessive says, but they got down. Bet they got down. Yeah, they were up to no good over there. Hi, Bridget. Marlon says, sorry, Wassa. I'll try to keep my hands to myself. You're just too sexy this morning. Mr. Possessive says, same, Bridget. Just checking in. Oh, thank you guys. And Bridget's, yeah, YouTube bestie is here. She's so rude. I I'm super behind on the chat. Whatever, man. That was not super behind, ma'am. Mr. Possesses says, why are people getting groped and I get none? Damn, you're late to the party, dude. Wassa says, I get that a lot. Don't worry. Alex says, Paul, you can talk to me in private anytime, my friend, and I honestly mean that, okay? You guys are all just very lovely. I'm here anytime for you, Paul, between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. No, for real, Paul, though, you know, my email. I crack myself up. I'm snorting over here. Seriously, though, Paul, my email is on my page if you ever want to email. I'm terrible about getting back to people, though. I suck. You like the cake? That wasn't my, I mean, that was my idea, but thank you. That's what I meant to say. Thank you. You're welcome, Paul. Tiny Mother says, Matt, I'd rather not get groped by the wrong people. Bridget says, almost forgot kisses for Jackie Boy. He sounds like he's dreaming again. Lassa says to Marlon, I'm just that sexy. I'm just too sexy this morning. Oh, the cake. Yes. Oh, this cake had a song. I'm too sexy. Wassa says, people can't control themselves around me. I have that effect on people. Marlon says, same, Tiny. I had that too much already in younger years. What are you doing, Kat? You don't even know. Only one person is allowed to be groping Marlon. Is that what you're saying, Marlon? Wassa says, hey, you said it first. Bridget says, I filed my taxes yesterday. Wednesday, I mean. Are you getting money back? You know what? I always get money back. I think there was 1 year. 1 year I didn't get money back, but I'm still procrastinating. I've been so broke. I almost didn't pay my mortgage this month. And I could help myself out by doing those taxes, but do I? No. Bridget says, some, not a ton, and I owe money to the IRS. Do you really? Pips said, okay. Just $23. It's still something. Mr. Possesses says, adulting is fun. Oh, yes, only one person. All right, Marlon, good to know. Good to know. That was not good. Tiny Mother says to Bridget, I'm sorry. And she says that I owe. I'm getting 450-ish back from the state. Oh, okay. Good for you. Are you going to buy yourself like one? Are you going to treat yourself to something? I don't know why I'm saying one. Why am I limiting you? Anna, good morning. She says, good morning, Cat. Good morning, Jack. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, sweet Anna. How are you? Marlon says, so anything else is just me goofing around. We are good, Anna. How is you? Oh, Bridget says, depends on when it hits my account because of bills. Makes sense. I don't know about the adulting sucking for Mr. Possessive. He's out living his best life, doing what he loves. Sounds like adulting's pretty fun for Mr. Possessive. Don't we all wish we could be doing exactly what we love and having fun? I know Nino says I refuse to go to work if I'm not having fun. I don't blame him. Anna says I am good too. Thank you, Kat. You're welcome. Neha, thank you for the love, my beautiful friend. Neha official, truly beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. One of my favorite people. Bridget says, I wish I was talented. You are talented. You just got to find a way to make money at it. You are so good at your shorts. The only thing I see as a problem with some of your shorts is that they just don't, like the answer ones, don't have any continually way to continue. But that is definitely something you're super good at, Bridget. There's something there. You just got to find a way to make money at it. You're welcome, Neha. Oh, great. Mr. Possess says, speaking of, I finally posted some pics on your community tab, Cat. Great. I can't wait to see. Tiny Mother says, any extra money I get always goes to the fund of getting my son a new prosthetic leg. Nice. Alex says, everyone is talented. That's true. You just got to find your thing. You do link the quote video in it. Yeah. I just don't know how many people actually click on the related video. But like podcasting or talking, something, I mean, your voice, you got the greatest voice. Wassa says, oh, Bridget, okay, I forget who is who sometimes. Okay, I'll get it all down. I still say locked up because I'm not sure how to spell Marlin, I think. Yes. That is it. You got it. Mr. Possessa says, yeah, Bridget, you're great at editing. If you get a proper computer, you could really expand on that. And Wassa, whose name is CD, also says, okay, now I know. Thank you. Sorry. Sometimes I don't trust my hearing. I try. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I try to say Bridget at Essential Irish Queen so I can promote their channel also, but I forget a lot, especially when I get behind. And Bridget's like, Cat's really behind. Then I get stressed out and I forget to say Bridget at Essential Irish Queen says I wouldn't know how to set it up and do all the things everyone else does. That's how you learn. You learn. You learn just like everybody else did. You'll get it. You'll when you decide that's what you want to do or you get a new idea, you'll want to learn it. Right? Mr. Possess says, of course you don't know. You've never done it, but you learn in time though. Alex says, Bridget, hello. Bridget, Bridget at Essential Irish Queen says, hi, Alex. Do you have anything at work that um, that will pay for schooling, for classes. I don't know what you would look for. Maybe something in computers or in editing or something in that area that maybe your work would pay for. I know Pepsi does that, but it's a little tricky. Tiny Mother says, Alex, you should start posting some things on your channel. I'm sure they would be amazing. Sure, everybody would love it. Yeah, you can do a lot of online school nowadays. She says, I refuse to go to school at my age. She says, I don't know, but that's a hard pass for me. And Wassa says, there is Mr. Possessive. Yes, he made it. What time is it? 5:06. I'm sure Anna has headed over to Yogi's, I hope. Oh, there's Anna. I don't know if he's live or not. You didn't hear the chime for Yogi. Me neither. But you know, my second chime has not been going off for him. It did for a while and then it stopped. Looks like no, not yet. Okay. Lesson 72 today with Yogi. Yes. Mr. Possessive says, I really didn't know if I'd make it, but it worked out, LOL. Because that's what you were meant to be doing. Alex says, I should put a photo up here, I think. You should put a photo on your channel. You could post a photo on my community. You could post one on your own community. Let us know. Tiny Mother says, I will have to set up another email account so that some people here that need to talk can reach out. Nice. Mr. Possessive says, back-to-back shows in Manchester tonight and tomorrow. I'm pretty pumped. Oh, you're in England now. That's right. I did look at your tour schedule and saw that's where you were going next. Nice. Bridget says, woo. And Mr. Possessive is always glad to check in. I love your energy. You make things so much fun. Thank you, Mr. Possessive. We were talking about the eclipse night and how special that was. And thank you for being a part of that. Paul is saying, peace out. And Darren says, my dog looks just like yours. Just a red lab. Really, I've never seen a red lab before. Nice. Amanda says, fantastic. And Tiny Mother says, to Mr. Definitely need to. Was that? I'm confused. Alex says, will do. Don't stalk me though when you see my pic, please. Okay, well, you'll be safe from me. Watch out for Tiny Mother though. Just kidding. Mr. Possessive says, it was so special. It was. Darren says, yes, a dark red lab mix. Wow. Interesting. And Alex is laughing. And Bridget says, might definitely try for a live tomorrow. Tonight I have someone's video to watch and get tomorrow's quote ready. Okay. Tomorrow. Wasta says, if everyone only knew how many chats I type and then realize, no, that is not socially acceptable. I mean, no harm, but as much as I think I I'm really kind of an a-hole, question mark. Me too, Wasa. Me too. I used to be like that. I used to be type, retract, type, retract, type. I don't even bother typing anymore. I've gotten so good at recognizing it and saying, nope, pass, hard pass. Flora is sending some love. And Tiny Mother says, at Alex, I will try, LOL. And Mr. Possessive says, Wasa, that'd be me if I gave up. And Wasa, or Marvin is laughing at Wasa. Bridget's laughing at possessive. Everybody's laughing. Darren, Jack is an Irish setter. Hey, Jack, you want to eat? You want to get up? Good morning, Squirrel Sniper. This is our friend Squirrel Sniper's here. What do you think, Jack? Is it time to wake up? I think it's time to wake up and say goodbye. And then we'll go back to sleep. What do you think? You got to get up for this one. You got to get up. Got to. Darren says, I have a girl named Sadie. Ha. Oh, nice. Mr. Possessive says Jack's beat after his night with the shroom. It was his early morning shenanigans with the shroom. I might make a short. I'm thinking something about like Alice in Wonderland, the eat me, drink me kind of thing. Like the mushroom was saying lick me, and Jack was going on a trip because he was licking the mushroom. Somewhere along those ideas. I'm not quite that's kind of the basic idea in my head for a short today. Got to work on that a little bit. There is Yogi, guys. Yogi is live. If you want to find him, he is at Just a Yogi doing burpees in his basement, or Just a Yogi yoga of forgiveness, somewhere along those lines. Darren says, well, I'll subscribe just because your dog looks like mine, kind of. Well, I love that. And leave me a comment. I'll find you and subscribe back if you want. Tiny Mother says to Alex, I will always be known as the mask girl. I will only send a picture of my real face to certain people in private. Nina says, Cat, you got any Girl Scout cookies? No, but I have generic Thin Mints in my freezer. Good enough. Cheaper, too. Dang those Girl Scouts. They're very expensive. They're not a cheap date. Mr. Possessive says, have a good one, everyone. Darren says, where did you get Mushroom Guy from? That's Mishroom. Mishroom if you're nasty. Right, Jack? Come get your snack, buddy. Yogi's going to tell us to turn around and come back here. I am ending, really. You don't have to tell him anything. Huh, Jack? I'm sorry, I missed what Squirrel Sniper said. Squirrel Sniper says, I must have licked a mushroom. There is an F1 driver in your bedroom. Good one. The Keebler grasshoppers taste just like Thin Mints. Yes, but even cheaper. You can go generic, and they're just like it, too. Amanda says, Jack must have had a hard day with them dogs across from that house. He was probably arguing with them all afternoon. No. We love Janet Jackson. That's right. Mushy peas out. Bye, Wassa. Mine too, Bridget. Thin Mints all the way. Control, Janet Jackson. We were doing something else the other day. I can't remember what song that got me a copyright strike. Not a real strike, just a copyright warning. I always forget when I buy cookies and they expire. Bridget, who are you? That would never happen at my house. I never forget about what has sugar in my cabinets. Never. The ants never get to anything sugary in my house because I get it first. All right, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. This was a lot of fun this morning. I missed you guys yesterday. And let's do it again tomorrow. We'll see you. Have a great day.